Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of love and relationships. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your oracle cards, and there were two cards that popped out while I was shuffling the deck. One of them is 44, which is the thinker, and you also have number 23, peace. So let's look at them individually and then the combination. And the thinker is all about logic, strategy, an analytical approach, and consideration before action. So somebody is really thinking about something. Either you or a person that you're thinking about is wondering about the relationship with caution, reflection, and logic. And it can be also like, thinking about somebody, overthinking or hesitating and weighing the pros and cons of something before committing, and approaching the situation more from a logic perspective. Now, the peace is all about harmony, freedom from attachment, serenity, and calmness. And it's a beautiful energy when it comes to love, because it signifies that calm is either present or needed. So, very important for you to kind of get that emotional balance. So, in a relationship, it can indicate that a relationship brings you this emotional ease and balance, a period of healing or letting go, and choosing inner peace over conflict or control. So when you kind of look at the two cards together, somebody is carefully evaluating whether a relationship brings true peace or emotional security. Somebody is choosing mental clarity and emotional calm over impulsivity or drama. And it can be a nice and quiet phase of love where reflection, healing, and inner alignment is needed. So if you are in a relationship, it might be that one person is more logical and the other seeks emotional serenity. So very important to pause and reflect rather than rushing into anything. And if you're single, this pairing encourages you to stay grounded. Don't settle for less than peaceful, respectful love. Whatever nourishes you. And if your relationship, very important for you to have a conversation about how peace looks like for you. And if you're recovering from a breakup or confusion, these cards reassuring you that peace is on its way. So let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Devil card, which generally calls our attention to some kind of an imbalance in our life, any kind of area where something is overdone and definitely not the calm and the serenity. It really depends, what kind of a situation you are in. If you're single, this card might point to situations, not exactly, but one example that somebody's just focusing on physical satisfaction over emotional one, and just getting one versus not getting the other one. If you are in an existing relationship, something in this relationship is out of balance. There's some kind of a dependency. It can be emotional, it can be physical, it can be sexual, it can be financial, any kind of dependency. And the dependency can also be connected to substance abuse or abuse generally, right? Like the devil can be anything that's negative, anything that's shadow, anything that bound us to a person or a situation. But the devil is here because it is actually telling you that the decision is yours. How long you are playing with the devil. Because only you can be the one who breaks that cycle. But let's see the surrounding energies. The first card of your reading is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is all about putting a lot of effort into something, working on it day and night. Some of you might be working on an existing relationship, how to make the relationship better. Some of you are putting a lot of effort into finding a relationship. What's really important here that you're going through a repetitive cycle as well with this card. Right? Because when you kind of look at it, she's doing the same things over and over again. So some of you are going through that over and over again. Like if you're single, chat, date, maybe one night stand, and that's it. Or some kind of a repetitive cycle in a relationship. But again, when you kind of connect it with the devil, you have here a repetitive negative cycle that keeps coming back to you. The next card of your reading is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about connecting to the past. It's something that might happen when you were a child. It can be something that some of you are feeling very nostalgic about the past, and definitely can be that that maybe you're meeting somebody from the past or reconnecting with somebody from the past. But also when you kind of look at it, there's some kind of a recurring theme, a negative cycle from the past that keeps coming back to you over and over again, maybe from childhood as well. Now the next card is the Ace of Pentacles, which brings some kind of a new opportunity in our life, a new chapter. This is that golden opportunity that if you nurture it, if you take care of it, will bring you long-term happiness, long-term stability. So this can be a new relationship. This can be a new phase in an existing relationship. What's really important here that this is an opportunity, a seed, a golden opportunity that if you nurture it, if you take care of it, it's going to bring you that long-term stability, happiness that you are looking for. The next card of your reading is the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who is very successful, somebody who can have a lot of positive impact on your life. Obviously, the roles are always reversible, so take it as it resonates. The challenge of this person that the Emperor is not able to show their feelings and emotions, but also very controlling. Like he wants to be in charge. He is all about strategy. He's all about action, and it has to be his way. Now, when you kind of look at it in conjunction with the devil, there might be somebody who is overly controlling, somebody who wants to have his way, like a super controlling person as well. Right? And some of you might be going through these cycles. Again, roles are reversible. Some of you are on the controlling end, that you're the one who's controlling everything. Some of you are on the controlled end, that you're the one who's being controlled by somebody, right? So take the roles as it resonates. What's really important here, that there's somebody who is kind of obsessed with being in charge and being in control. Because, the devil is all about overdoing and being obsessed with something. Now, the next card of your reading is the Hermit, which is all about rethinking what is that you want. What is that you want in your life, from love, from a relationship, and being deep in your thoughts and being in self-discovery mode. And some of you might be just, walking away from the crowd, walking away from the noise, so you can kind of get that moment of epiphany, right? You kind of have this thinking, analyzing. That's definitely the Hermit. Some of you might have decided that you're going solo rather than playing with the devil, which is what kind of very interesting for me to see that Libra had very similar cards. It kind of feels like I'm saying the same things. So if you have strong placement in your birth chart for Libra, or if you are connected to a Libra, I would definitely recommend you to watch the Libra reading as well. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you are the push to those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comments. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And also put in some positive affirmations. For example, that I'm able to break the negative cycles in my life, and I'm able to figure out what makes me happy, what brings me joy. The next card of your reading is the Hanged Man, which tells us that something is kind of stuck in your life. And because this is the energy of feeling stuck, not moving forward, no progress. And this card is really inviting you to do a couple of things. First of all, try to see your position from a different perspective. That's why he is upside down. Also, this card is telling you that you need to let go of something. Let go of a control, let go of the past, something. And you need to surrender to what's happening now. Definitely, you need to let go of these negative cycles. The next card of your reading is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, please watch the Libra one because it's very identical. The Seven of Pentacles is the card of analysis. When you kind of put a lot of effort into something and you're kind of wondering, is it worth for me to continue this? Is it worth for me to do the same things when I'm looking for dates? Is it worth for me to keep focusing on this one particular relationship, or is it something that I need to go into a different direction? But what's really great as well that the Seven of Pentacles is this very slow progress. When you kind of combine it with the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles, something is really just in the moment, like not really happening. But also the Seven of Pentacles is definitely connected to manifestations. When you're trying to manifest something and you're kind of seeing the sign that, okay, there's a hope here. And you also have here the card of the Magician, which is all about manifestation, creating the future that you want to envision yourself. You have all the skills, you have all the abilities to do it, and you have unlimited potential. So there's definitely some of you are trying to manifest something here, some kind of a life, breaking from the devil, and there's definitely slow progress. And it also tells me that you're able to handle it, you're able to break away from it. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have here the Six of Swords, which indicates leaving the difficulties, the challenges, the big waves, the storms in the past, and arriving to calmer shores. Some of you might be moving, some of you are leaving a situation, a person, or a relationship behind, or just simply the difficulties. Now let's see what is the card from the Hungarian Love Oracle. You have here the Woman. So the Woman is kind of interesting because, when you kind of look at these type of cards, it either says that, whether you are a female or a male, it has a different meaning. Like if you're a female, this can indicate you, or if you're a male, it can indicate the person that you are in love with, the love of our lives, right? So take it as it resonates. What's really important here that you pay attention to yourself, pay attention to your loved one as well, and focus on it, because there's definitely some kind of a deep connection here that this card can talk about. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.